Welcome to this update on the ACET, the Actuarial Common Entrance Test. I'm John Lee, one of the tutors from the Actuarial Education Company, or ACTED for short, and in this video I'll be explaining the changes to the ACET exam syllabus, the changes to the features of the exam, and the changes to the resources available to students. At the end of this short presentation, there'll be links to follow-up videos for all those who want more details on the topics covered. The ACET syllabus used to cover just two areas: mathematics, which was based on our Foundation Actuarial course, or FAC for short, and included calculations, algebra, numerical methods, calculus, vectors, and matrices. It also used to cover statistics, which was based on our stats pack and included statistical diagrams and calculations, probability, discrete distributions, continuous distributions, and correlation and regression. Well, in addition to these two areas, the ACET will now cover three further objectives: data interpretation of data given in tables, graphs, bar charts, pie charts, and Venn diagrams; English, which includes vocabulary, grammar, analogies, verbal reasoning, and comprehension; and finally, logical reasoning, which includes reasoning from series, sequences, connectives, blood relations, seating arrangements, and so on. The ACET is still tested via an online exam. However, the number of test centres and time slots are reduced. There are still 2 sittings in a year, in June and December, but it now lasts for 3 hours, not 2 hours. It also now consists of 70 multi-choice questions rather than 55, which are broken down as 45 1-mark, 22 mark, and 5 3-mark questions. This totals to 100 marks as before, so students in the exam should be spending about 2.5 minutes per mark. Previously it was only about 1.25 minutes per mark, so either they're becoming more generous or the questions will be harder than before. Previously, the exam questions were randomly selected from a question bank, whereas now a new exam paper will be written every time. It is not known whether these will be published. The weighting used to be 60% maths questions from the FAC, with more questions on algebra and calculus, and 40% from the stats pack. It will now be 55% for maths, statistics, and data interpretation, and 45% for the English and logical reasoning. The ACET still contains negative marking to discourage guessing. For each incorrect answer, students will lose half of the marks for that question, so an incorrect 3-mark question would lose 1.5 marks. Previously, the exam registration fee of 3,000 rupees included a PDF of the FAC notes, which covered the maths objectives, a PDF of the stats pack notes, which covered the statistics objectives, question banks so you could practice applying your knowledge, pre-recorded coaching via an online classroom, a practice exam, and student support via a forum. Whilst these resources are still available to buy directly from ACTED, they are no longer included with your fee. These resources are currently being updated to include mock exams covering all areas of the new syllabus. So students will now have to purchase all of their study resources and tuition at additional cost. On its web page, the IAI recommends Tomato, Test of Mathematics at 10+2 level, from the ISI to cover the maths and statistics objectives. However, this book includes many areas which are not tested, such as trigonometry and geometry. Also, the book contains only ISI past papers and no teaching of the ACET syllabus. It also does not contain work solutions, so this resource will not prove as useful to students as the FAC or stats pack. The IAI also recommends how to prepare for verbal reasoning and reading comprehension for the CAT. This book does contain teaching, examples, and past CAT questions. However, it doesn't cover questions on interpreting data nor logical reasoning. These are, however, available in further books by the same author. We hope you found this video useful. On screen now are links to YouTube video detailing the updated ACET syllabus and 2 further videos on the online classroom, which is now no longer included in your registration fee. The first video shows features available, and the second is a sample of one of the coaching videos. There's also a link to our webpage if you wish to purchase any study materials from us. Thanks for watching.